Hi YouTube, this is Pug Weasel with another review, or actually an introduction. I recently inherited this rifle. It had been sitting in my grandfather's closet for a long time. He's been dead for many years, but my mom pulled it out and just basically handed it to me and said, "Do you want this?" "I don't want it." And so I took it home and started checking into it, and I thought I'd just show it to you and let you know what a cool gun I just received. This is a Winchester model 1892. It is a lever action repeating rifle. It's got a weird caliber. It's a 38-40 caliber. You can still find 38-40 if you Winchester makes a hunting cartridge for it, but I don't know that I could put it into this specific rifle because it's so old. But they also make or I shouldn't say they, but Black Hills makes a cowboy action cartridge, which is going to smoke a lot, which is fine with me because I'm not going to shoot this very often if I shoot it at all. I do want to shoot it. It basically is in pretty good shape. The bluing is starting to turn a brownish color on the barrel, but the cylinder magazine is still black. There's a little rust on it. I'm going to take it hopefully next week to one of the local gun shops where the guy who's pretty much in charge of cleaning all the old guns that they get in said he would take a look at it and see what it might need in the way of cleaning. As far as I can tell, I have pulled the trigger on it one or two times, but I don't want to do that. As far as I can tell, the action on it, everything, there's no hidden rust anywhere. It seems to be in good working order to the naked eye. Like I said, obviously I can't see the firing pin go off or not, but I will be checking into that to see if it works and hopefully shooting in the next few weeks. But just to give you a little background, the way Winchester used to name their models is the year they started making that particular model is the year that they named the model. So they started making this particular model in 1892. I checked the serial numbers on this, and I was happily surprised to find out that with only 5 digits in the serial number, and the number that it is in between the certain numbers that would have made this specific rifle, it was built in 1894, so it's 118 years old. I don't know how the history of this rifle in my family, but I do know that my grandfather, who it used to belong to, came up to Kansas City from Shreveport, Louisiana, and when I was a kid he used to tell me stories about going coon hunting, and for a long time I didn't know what coons were in the context of because it was just a nickname for raccoons, but I was a city kid and I didn't know that that's what he was talking about. So apparently raccoons were a part of his diet when he was younger, as a teenager or even as a grown man, very likely living in and amongst, if not one of many sharecroppers in the Shreveport area. So it's possible that he hunted with this rifle to put food on the table. It is possible that he bought it off of somebody even later after he had moved up to Kansas City and lived in the city and didn't hunt with it, but thought it was a quality rifle. It is chambered in 38-40. So that is a cartridge that it was very popular, I believe, back when they started making these rifles, but they don't really make it anymore except for those 2 examples that I just gave. I'm going to have to order it on. I'm going to have to order some of those cartridges online to get a hold of them. But it's a really neat gun. It's in good shape, except the furniture has a bunch of scratches on it, which really does cut into the value of it. I can't tell you how much it's actually worth at this time, and I'm not even going to try. But what I will do is, this is the introduction to it. Again, just holding up so you can see it. I plan to fire it. I plan to get, or find out if I can fire it, and then I will do another video talking about my experience firing it. So thanks for listening. As I always do, my name is Brett Hollowell. Pug Weasel is what I'm used as my handle for doing these kinds of videos, but I also have another video channel. It's the Black Guy White Guy Show channel. You can check that out. It's liberal politics from a Midwestern perspective, and we have a podcast we do every week. We'd love you to check that out. You can go to our website at www.blackguywhiteguy.com. You can also find us on iTunes. You can find us at Twitter at BGuyWGuy. So look for us. Thanks.